Make love, I believe. Would you mind cluing your grandmother in on this work project?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't be around anything mechanical today. It says so in my horoscope, right here, under Aries. The moon passing through the cusp in the house of Aries will influence your moves unfavorably. See?
All right, Miss Zodiac. Would you put away the astrology book and get off the moon and get on the ball?
Yeah, Lieutenant, but you don't seem to understand. You see, I'm an Aries.
Knock it off, Roberta. You're a wave first and an Aries second. Now, get back to work. That's an order.
Lieutenant!
What is it, Botnick?
Well, I couldn't get these requisitions signed. Commander Adrian has called the war off for the day.
Let me smell your breath.
No, I mean it. He's all wrapped up in a croquet match for the championship of Ranakai.
Okay. Oh, you shouldn't be doing anything like that today. It could be dangerous. You see, he's a Taurus, and the house of Taurus makes a square with Neptune and Scorpio, and Uranus makes a square with Jupiter.
Sounds like a bad day for squares.
Gotta warn him.
Somebody get her number?
Oh, I did, sir. It's 362236.
Sir, go ahead. It's a perfect wedding shot.
Submit to the court the fact that the defendant, machinist mate Love, did willfully and with malice aforethought deliberately operate this vehicle in an incompetent and reckless manner, thereby wantonly destroying government property. You getting all that, Beasley?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. It's a blend of Evening in Paradise and Breathless.
Government property? Well, excuse me, sir, but the Jeep wasn't damaged.
But my croquet court was that it was built with government property. Add that, Beasley.
Croquet court stacked. I mean built with government materials.
Sir, there is an explanation. You see, Roberta is all wrapped up in astrology, and she's a dedicated disciple.
Oh, no, I'm an Aries, and you're a Taurus, sir.
That's the bull?
Oh, no, I really mean it. You see, you have a very bad horoscope, sir, especially for the next 7 days, because you're a Taurus, and the house of Taurus makes the square with Neptune and Scorpio.
Up. Taurus and Neptune and Scorpio. That girl is ripe for a Section 8. Add that, Beasley.
Sir, won't you reconsider? I mean, Roberta was just trying to warn you.
Sorry, Lieutenant, that's the way the waves break. In this case, I mean that literally. Beasley, will you see if the form is properly filled out?
Oh, yes, sir. The form is filled out. I mean, it will do, sir. Listen, I'm a Taurus, too, you know.
Oh, yeah, really?
Isn't there something we can do?
Yeah, I'll say there is.
I mean about Roberta. What do you think her chances are?
About as good as mine right now.
Just make Adrian understand that many people really live their lives by astrology. Just get him interested in the stars.
Yeah, the only stars he was ever interested in were Toby Wing and Veronica Lake.
Hey, wait a minute. I just got a wild idea. I know Commander Adrian is stubborn, but suppose we phony up a horoscope for him, and then we make all the predictions come true. He'd have to believe then, wouldn't he?
Anne, girl, you're a genius. Well, now that's settled.
Well, I guess that does it. Good night, gentlemen.
The OD's log, sir.
Hurry it up, girls.
I'll sit in there. Squared away here.
Is this the last one?
That does it, sir.
Good, good. Well, good night, gentlemen. I think I'll go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, that's entirely up to you, sir.
What do you mean?
The stargazers in the motor pool don't like at all what they see in your horoscope for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, that sounds bad, sir. What do they see?
What do they say?
Well, tomorrow's a total negative for you Taurians. Your sign suggests complete withdrawal from all activities. In other words, don't get out of bed.
Will do. Sir, permission to remain in the sack all day.
Permission denied.
But, sir, the stars.
Oh, stow the stars and get your mind off that blog. Oh, well. Another day, another breakfast.
Sir?
It's just like the stars said, sir. It is a bad day for us Taurus.
Beastly, you just can't trust anybody these days. Look at this. My old friend, Commander Buckley, a turncoat.
Sir, do you mean to say that he has gone over to the Japanese?
Worse than that. He's putting in here today to check me out for possible sea duty.
Full speed to starboard. Man the torpedoes. Scuttle the gunnels.
Stop it, Beasley. I can't stand that Navy talk. Well, I just have to find some way to postpone this.
Well, sir, I don't see why you have to put it off. I mean, you are going to have to go sooner or later.
Well, I'd rather go later. Maybe the war will be over. It'd be more like a pleasure cruise.
Excuse me, Commander. Have you given any more thought to Machinist Mate Love's court-martial?
Yes, I have, Lieutenant. I've given it a great deal of thought, and unfortunately, I can't think of anything to add to the charges. The only way to get out of this sea duty would be to appeal to Buckley in some... Commander Buckley is a gourmet, too, and the way to a gourmet's mind is through his stomach.
Oh, sir, that is brilliant strategy.
Yes, I will give a dinner for him that'll be an unforgettable occasion.
Sir, did I hear you say that you're having a dinner party this evening?
Yes, I am, Lieutenant, but strictly stag. You're not invited.
Oh, I didn't mean that, sir. It's just that I happened to glance at your horoscope today, and...
What does it say? Listen, I'm a Taurus, too, you know.
Oh, well, it definitely indicates a low key for tonight's social activities. Dinner should be very simple.
Well, sir, if that is what the stars say, then you just better serve bologna and cheese.
Bologna and cheese? I'd rather accept sea duty. This dinner is going to be a gourmet's delight, capped by crepe Suzettes prepared by my own hands.
Well, sir, you suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you.
I've been hoarding a case of brandy for just such an occasion. You'll find it in the warehouse, Beasley. It's marked paper clips.
Okay, drink that stuff.
It must be over 30 years old.
That's the trouble with it. It's stale.
Wow, what is that stuff?
Granite rock gut.
You sure it's all right? What's in it?
It's a blend. 2 parts of torpedo fluid to 1 part of rubbing alcohol with some battery acid to smooth it out.
A superb dinner, Roger. Thank you, Commander. But actually, it's nothing that a Scotty himself couldn't have whipped up in one of his more creative moments, eh? Well, Beasley, I believe Commander Buckley is ready for the big surprise.
All right, sir. Can I tell him what it is?
If you like, my boy.
Commander Adrian is going to ask you to get him off of sea duty.
No. I was referring to my crepe Suzettes.
Oh, Roger, quit worrying. If you have to take sea duty, you're better off on my APA than a battleship. It's just a little old attack transport. Sort of like running a ferry.
Oh, well, please, Commander, let's not talk shop now. At least not until after you've sampled my delicious crepes.
And then, sir, you will see why we on Rannoch call him the indispensable man.
Here it comes, the moment of truth. This ought to make him believe in the stars.
Now, you'll notice that I use mango juice. That's for the more subtle flavor. But the real difference, the gustatory grabber, as it were, lies in the distinctive quality of this rare old brandy.
Ah, something special?
Aha. Unique is the word. I obtained this brandy from a monastery in the rolling hills of Portugal. I was able to obtain it through our OSS man in the area.
The monks put up quite a fight, but they weren't in combat condition. Well, anyway, sir, it looks like we broke the astral jinx.
The what?
Oh, one of my waves is horoscope happy. According to the stars, this little dinner of ours tonight was supposed to be an utter disaster. Well, win a little, lose a little, eh, Commander?
Before you leave on your tour of sea duty, I'm sure you'll want to reconsider these charges against machinist mate Roberta Love.
Stop gloating, Trotter. I am not, repeat, that's not leaving on sea duty.
No? Well, how did you talk Commander Buckley out of it?
He did what any honest, forthright man of his sterling character would do. He told them he was chicken.
I simply told him that I had a nervous stomach.
Oh, but surely you're not going to press these charges. I mean, well, after all that's happened, you must admit Miss Love was right. The stars do influence our lives.
Well, they certainly called the turn last night, or those monks slipped a Mickey in that brandy.
Very well, gentlemen. As you know, I am nothing if not a fair and square type of man, and I admit that there is something in what you say, and I've decided to give the stars one last chance. Come in.
Machinist mate Love reporting is ordered. In.
Now, if you just sit right down there, my dear.
Thank you.
I have asked Miss Love, as our resident astrologist, to drop by and tell us what tomorrow holds in store.
That's not fair, sir. You can't put her on the spot like that.
Oh, that's all right, Lieutenant. It's not me. It's the stars.
Exactly. Now, just look up my sign and tell me what it says.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It says, the moon in the house of Virgo squares the cusp of Aquarius.
Yeah. Well, enough of that planetary small talk. What does it mean?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Did I say the moon in the house of Virgo, or was it the other way around?
It really doesn't matter. Just tell me, what does it mean?
Oh, you're right, Commander. It really doesn't matter where the house is as long as it squares the cusp.
Would you get on with it, girl?
Oh, yes, sir. Right here. It says, you will undergo a complete change of environment.
Ooh, that's too bad, sir. Looks like you're going to go to sea after all.
This is ridiculous, sir. You can't make a test case out of this. Why, she doesn't even know what a change of environment means.
I do so know. It means when you go to bed in one place and wake up somewhere else.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Miss Love. You have been a greater comfort to me than you will ever know.
Oh, thank you, Commander. And may the moon in Virgo always shine on your Aquarius.
Sweet girl. Well, gentlemen, as you see, the stars have struck out. And when I tuck myself into my little downy tonight, I certainly intend to be there in the morning. You can put those papers back in the active file, Trotter.
Aye, aye, sir.
Thank you.
May the moon in Virgo always shine on your Aquarius. Ooh, a lovely thought.
Beasley.
What did you want to go and tell him that for?
Because that's what it meant. You see, the moon in Virgo...
Look, Roberta, I tried to warn you. Adrian's going to make a test case out of this. If he wakes up in his own pad tomorrow morning, you're on your way to that court-martial.
Oh, you can't scare me, Lieutenant. You see, I'm an Aries, and my horoscope says this is going to be a wonderful month for me.
All right, now let's get off the stars and down to business. The only thing we can do is make Lovey's predictions come true. What am I saying? You think you can get him to drink some of it?
Oh, lady, this is the finest cognac made. His taste buds will jump down his throat. I filched it out of his private stock.
Well, as soon as he's knocked out, you call me, and we'll get him aboard the assault transport. That'll be change of environment.
That shouldn't take long. I put enough snooze powder in here to... Uh-oh.
We walked right into a stakeout.
All right, beautiful dreamer. What are you going to dream up now?
Well, we can't give up, Maxwell. You go ahead as planned. I'll go back and huddle with the girls. We'll come up with something. Go on, go.
A flyer friend of mine came across it in one of the French islands. Says if you're interested, he can get you a whole case of it.
Of course I'm interested. I have only one bottle of the superb brandy left. Tell him I'll take all he can get me.
No. Now, sir, don't do it.
What?
The stars are against you. Remember what happened last night. Now, sir, I'm begging you, don't drink it.
Beasley, for once in your life, I believe you are absolutely right. After all, how do I know what's in that bottle? This could be a deadly poison. Here, you drink it. I'll go get another glass in case that turns out not to be lethal.
Lieutenant, would you please forward my personal gear and see that my mother gets my bongo drums? Say, that stuff's all right. Listen, you can just belay those bongos.
Well, now, Beasley, where...
He took his guard post outside, sir.
Splendid! That means I haven't lost an ensign. I have gained a cognac.
How does it hit you, Commander? Commander?
Okay, Botnik. Listen, Sailor, I didn't mean to run you down. We're having a little trouble with the differential.
Would you do us a favor, please? Crawl under there and see what's wrong.
Oh, sure thing.
It's pretty dark under there. I better go with you.
Make your end fast. I'll shin you up and help you.
I don't see anything.
You're not looking in the right place, double type. tell me all about yourself.
We picked the rush hour.
What are we gonna do, Skipper? Gee, we'll never get him on board through all that traffic.
We have to. If we don't, you're going to be on the next boat out of here. Oh, condition red. Stash the body. Hi there, sailor.
Is this truck to be loaded with the other vehicles, Lieutenant?
Oh, no. This is Ranakai's private stock. What's all the activity? You're not shoving off, are you?
Oh, no, ma'am. Not till tomorrow night. This is just regular loading procedure. You know, standard panic.
Shipmates, I think our problem is solved. We'll let the Navy do our loading for us. Come on. Good night, fearless leader. And just remember, when you wake in the morning, the stars are never wrong.
This just came in from Compleat, sir. Emergency sailing orders. We're to join the fleet at Tugalai Strait.
Good. Looks like we might get some action. Prepare to get underway as soon as we complete loading.
Aye, aye.
Hey, Chief. Better get those vehicles aboard.
Come in. Oh, hi, Maxwell. I'm on my way to see our star-struck leader. Subject, court-martial papers, tearing up of.
Oh, well, you better wear your water wings. Buckley's ship sailed for Tugalai Strait last night.
What? Oh, no.
I'm on a ship! What's going on around here? This is ridiculous! Abandoned ship!
Thanks. Well, Adrian's plane landed 5 minutes ago. Won't be long now.
What do you think he'll do to us? Cheer up, maybe we'll get adjoining cells.
10 hot! At ease, troops. No help, please.
Doesn't anyone notice anything different about our commander?
Why, look. He has the battle star. The unit citation. Isn't that the Purple Heart?
Yeah, well, it is, but wasn't much of a wound. Just a slight leg wound when I got out of a combat vehicle.
Oh, congratulations, sir. All's well that ends well. I hope.
Say, now, that's a nice phrase. Trotter, I want the charges against Miss Love dropped and the papers destroyed.
Oh, thank you, sir. I guess that means that you believe in astrology just as much as I do, and I'm a real fantastic.
That's fanatic. Fantastic means imaginary, wild.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm just wild about astrology.
Over to you, Commander.
Miss Love, I'm relieving you of duty in the motor pool and transferring you to my staff as my personal astrologist. As a matter of fact, from now on, nothing moves on this base till I get my daily briefing from you, my dear.
Neato. With Miss Love as our combat astrologist, this is going to be a real fun war.
Bye.